Horror pictures show pathways brimming with rubbish, and mountains of waste dumped nearly as high as people's windows in scenes of despair for locals. The reality of living in a street plagued by heaps of rubbish, rats and a foul smell has been laid bare by a local who claims London Mayor Sadiq Khan has abandoned people. Purley Way in Croydon is piled high with fly-tipped items, including everything from mattresses and microwaves to clothing and children's toys, which are added to the ever-growing piles. The road is around 150 meters long and is a well-used route to get from the residential area to a retail park with a McDonald's, an IKEA, a B&Q and a View Cinema. But locals have pointed the finger at Mr. Khan, the current London mayor, as shocking pictures show the road entirely covered, from edge to edge, with rubbish. Locals believe this is one of the worst streets in the UK for fly tipping. Jeremy Selwyn, a London-based photographer, said, "It's just awful, it stinks, there are foxes and rats." The council has cleared the road twice in the last 6 months, but they seem to have given up. There's a footpath alongside the rubbish which people who live nearby have to use to get to a nearby retail park. They're forced to walk past this. I think it's really poor of Sadiq Khan, especially during an election campaign. Maybe it's a sign of the times, lots of rubbish tips now make people pay to dump stuff there and many probably can't afford it. The issue has not been entirely ignored, with Mr. Selwyn saying concrete blocks have been placed at one end of the road to stop brazen lorries shedding their loads. But this measure seems to have little effect with cleanups being short-lived. The fly tippers reportedly come in the night with chains and use their lorries to pull over the concrete blocks and dump more rubbish, leaving furious locals awakening to more sky-high piles of foul-smelling litter outside their homes. Despite demanding answers from Sadiq Khan, Labour has told Express that the remit of waste falls into the hands of Tory-run Croydon Council. But Croydon Council has been struggling to balance the books, and has gone bankrupt 3 times since 2020, declaring most recently in November 2022. Jason Perry, Croydon's Conservative mayor, said in February that, since bankruptcy, the town had got dirtier due to being hobbled by £1.3 billion of debt. Mr. Perry warned last year that significant spending reductions would need to go ahead in order to plug the financial gap. The Mayor of London's office said it would not be providing a comment due to it being in the pre-election period. Express.co.uk also contacted Croydon Council for comment. It is yet to receive a response.